Yetto. What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode. This episode right here, we're going to focus on how to find products. I should have gave you this one before, but I gave you guys the Facebook ads one ahead of time. But with this one right here, I'm going to show you how to find products to build your Shopify store. If you haven't watched it already, I gave you guys a video on how to start a Shopify store free for 14 days. When you master these skills right here, within 14 days, you should be able to open a store, replicate it. Once you've already found a winner, if you have a winning product, be able to replicate this. And what you're going to aim for now is to build a brand. You want to build a brand around a product and some products that you can sell around the main product. The main product doesn't have to just be one, but it could be two, but they have to be similar. So if we think about like a dog and a cat, you may be able to get dog and cat owners at the same time. But what we're looking for here is not to go too much. We don't want to make a mall. We don't want to make an online boutique that has thousands of items. No, what we want to focus on here is 5, 10 to 15 items. If you get 20, that's a lot, but we do not want to confuse the customer here. When you start adding more and more options and more options, you're going to put a customer into a behavior where they're like, okay, well, I want to get all this, but I can't get all this, so I don't know what to get, so I'm out of here. I'll come back another day, and then they'll never come back and buy. Then you're going to be faced with the abandoned cart scenario, which we all hate.
I just didn't quit. That's the only distinguishing quality from me and probably whoever else going through this or went through this or is gonna go through this, is that I ain't quit. I went through every emotion. I went through every emotion with trying to pursue what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And I think that what's gonna separate whoever's gonna try to go for something is that you ain't gonna quit.
Anybody that does online commerce, you've got a customer, and the customer was warm. They came through your website, they came through your funnel, but they didn't convert. So, at the end of the day, what we got to do with those customers right there is we got to squeeze out the ROI that we can out of them via email, via SMS, retargeting ads, whatever that may be. But I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. What we're going to do today is cover products, how to find products on here that are already tested, proven, and they're winners already. So as you guys can see already on my screen right here, this is once again a shameless plug like I do all the time. Ambitious minds, ambition. If you support the movement, if you got the characteristics of an entrepreneur, if you're paving your own way, if you've been up and down, this brand represents you. Tap in with us, man. Tap in with us one time. Support the movement. We got all kind of choices right there. And as you can see over here, my girl Lorraine, she just got down with us. We got a nice little photo shoot. So nonetheless, we're going to jump into how we're going to knock out some of these products right here. So first and foremost, you want to think about what type of store do you want to sell? What type of stuff do you want to sell? I never will sell a product on here that I'm not making $20 or $30 per sale off of. And what I found for me that works the best is really finding a product that's close to my lifestyle or who I am or something similar. Like say for example, I have a French Bulldog. So I would build a store around the French Bulldog items because I know French Bulldog owners are very privy to their dogs. I know they're an expensive pedigree of dogs. And I know if you have a French Bulldog, you must have some money because it costs money to take care of them, and they're very needy dogs. So that's what I would aim for. I would aim for something close to me, if that makes sense to you. So, if you're working at, say, Pizza Hut during the day, but your passion is really for tattooing, I look at items around tattooing that might be unique. What we're going to look at is products that are all available, but sometimes, just because a product is selling a whole lot doesn't mean it's an absolute winner because the market is saturated. When you find a market that is saturated, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to find something unique or find another level of marketing. And this is the $1 million catalyst in marketing right here, is finding out how to really talk to your customer with that same product and building your content originally around that product. Because what you're going to see and what I'm going to show you today is a lot of products that are available, and a lot of people are selling them too, but a lot of people are using the same videos, same pictures, same exact everything. Marketing, guys, bear with me. Marketing 101 is being creative. Creative with your approach. So this is actually a business that I run right here, as you guys can see, Ambitious Minds. This is the clothing brand, Hold On. And now this is the IG. So as you can see, these are all unique ways to talk to my customers. And I'm talking to my customer. My customer on this brand right here is an entrepreneur, self-employed, 18 to 35, urban demographic. And as you can see, the content is catered to them. So you want to make sure you find you a product or products that can talk to your customer, and that's why it makes it a little bit easier for you if you've already got a product that's similar to your lifestyle. But you can take that with a grain of salt. You can try products that you never have done. If you want to go high ticket, you can find computer chairs, you can find desks, you can find all these things, and you can just build a brand that is user friendly, and run ads via Google Ads where people are actually searching for these keywords and more prone to buy from you other than Facebook ads and Instagram that I mainly talk about, because it's impulse buying. What I'm doing with my customers here on Ambitious Minds is impulse buying. When you go high ticket, you want to find the people who are actually trying to buy. So there's a lot of strategies. Like I always tell you guys, man, there's a lot of ways and a lot of recipes to make bread. Is how do you want to make the bread? For me, once again, I find that doing something close to a similarity and proximity of myself and my life is the best way to go. But let's jump into the stuff right here. So the first place that we want to go, guys, is Aliexpress.com. So you have Aliexpress, and then you have Alibaba. And now these are sister and brother sites, Aliexpress and Alibaba. And what you'll find on this site right here, Aliexpress, is that you're going to find a lot of suppliers that are used to 1, 2, 3 to 100, 300, 400 drop shipping suppliers, let alone these are products that you can buy at a margin. But all the products that you see on this website right here are going to come from China. They're going to take a reasonable amount of time, especially as we go into this holiday season that we're approaching right now. Black Friday, Christmas, and I'm showing this so you guys have the understanding, but the model itself is going to hurt you because 12 to 15 days on shipping and some of these products right here are going to have a lot of customers upset. And if you want to hire a virtual assistant to cover all your emails and stuff like that, you're going to need to do that because you're going to have a lot of upset customers. You're going to have customers that don't trust your brand. You're going to have customers that feel like they've been ripped off. They may charge you back. And if you guys don't know the terminology, if you haven't watched any videos before, a chargeback is when the customer reverses the transaction. When they reverse that transaction, they say, hey, I never got the product, or it wasn't satisfactory. And then what happens from there is they take the money back out of your bank account and they apply a $15 fee on top of that. So we're in this business to make money. We're not in this business to lose money. So with AliExpress, you're really going to have to check the supplier's feedback, and I'm going to show you guys that here in a second. But you're going to need to check their feedback and make sure that, hey, that they're a quality supplier. When we work a little ways down further in more of this series right here, and I show you guys more advanced techniques like high ticket drop shipping, where you can find a lot more U.S. suppliers that can ship your products at a faster, quicker rate. I'll show you that, but this model right here is the easiest. This is the beginner's drop shipping method right here. So let's jump into AliExpress. Let's find a product and let's see what it looks. As I'm looking here, I can look for toothbrush. I can look for braiding hair. What I would say when you're here and you're just looking for ideas, just scroll the website. Look at this stuff. I mean, look, here goes a watch, $16.79. Here goes something right here. I wouldn't know about this, but it's only a penny. You got all these things right here. So keep in mind, all these are products that you're going to be able to find content and other things for that you can be creative and market with. But nonetheless, I mean, think about this. Is this watch something that you could sell for $50, $80, $90? And when I ask you that question, I say, think about the psychology that goes behind seeing pricing as well. Because, certain things would always turn somebody off. If somebody's seen this for $30, they're more than likely not going to buy it because it looks good. It looks real nice, but $30 is going to be like a unconscious, subconscious thought to them that tells them, hey, this ain't quality. This is no good. I'd mark something up like this to like $79.99. You know what I mean? I make this thing look like it's worth its while. Like, you know, when you spend money, a certain amount of money, you know it's a good quality. And I would think this is good quality, but let's just check it out real quick and we'll find out. So as you see, when it takes me here, it shows me everything that the supplier is selling. So the same person that's selling this watch is selling everything on here. This is a huge store probably, but let's check out the watch. So what we see here is flash deals. We're getting closer to Black Friday. Cyber Monday ends in 3/24. So I guess this is just a random Aliexpress sale, but we actually got a video here. So looking at the video off the rip, I would say, hey, you know, this is a video that I could download, that I could remarket on Instagram and Facebook. So not only would I take this video right here, I would take this video and use it as one of my approaches. When I would run my Facebook ad, I would use this as one of the creatives. But I probably have 4 or 5 more creatives right there that would show me, you know, and I'd cut out all this right here for sure. I would definitely take out that brand. We've never heard of that. I'm a watch connoisseur myself, you know, like, you know, so, but we see we got pictures, we got all this. So looking at this, we can see they tried to hit us with the same marketing approach that I would say use for your website, but they said it was already $239, it's only 16. So we already know this is some bullshit, but nonetheless, I would use something like this on the website. So if I was selling this for 79, 80 bucks, you know, I would say, hey, this is 150, 179, 0.95 or something of that nature. But you know, you got all kind of variants of the watch. We see it comes with this kind of band. We see it comes with a black band, blue band, which is great. You know, we like those options right there. You go down here and it's going to show you all this stuff. So what I'm seeing now in my eyes is that this stuff right here is content that I can remarket and use for my own website. It looks professional, it looks clean. So you see all this stuff right here. So, you know, if I was building a watch brand, I would buy 1 or 2 of these myself, and we see we'd only spend about 30 bucks, 35 bucks. As we see right here, we got free shipping via epacket. And for you guys that don't know what epacket is anything on Aliexpress that usually ships from China. You know, some suppliers don't do it, but for the majority, they all do it. But they're going to ship the stuff free of charge, and then on your website, your store, you can charge $4.95 or whatever it is shipping costs, and you're going to earn a little bit extra. But I usually save that money and I put it towards taxes. But they'll ship the stuff free. But once again, like I said, the shipping time is insane. And my experience with actually using AliExpress is that, you know, when you put in this stuff right here, you can even upgrade the shipping, but, you know, it still comes slow. It still comes, you know, and the thing about AliExpress, when it does come, it's a plain silver bag, and it just has a shipping label on it, and it has a bunch of Chinese writing on it. So, you know, for me, I like to build a brand, and I like to have the long-term I like to have the long-term when building a brand with these type of products right here. I look for the long term, so I know that stuff would kill me. So once I found out that my ads were running good, that the marketing was good, and I was getting 10, 15, 20, 30 items, I would take this and I'd private label this right here. I would buy myself maybe 50 or 100 of these watches out of my own pocket, just off the strength that I know with the data from the drop shipping store that this is a good item, the private label or do anything of that nature. So, you know, if we want to do something different, like say we want to do dogs and cats, right? So we'll jump over here. So here's dogs and cats. So you see we got a plethora of items right here. But what I want you guys to always pay attention to when you're using AliExpress or any Alibaba or anything like that, you want to look at this stuff right here. We have best match, which is where we're already at, orders, newest, and price, and you can go highest and lowest. So here's a key. Use orders. So this is going to show us all the things between the keywords of dogs and cats and what they've sold so far. So this is the #1 selling product on AliExpress, and this is the comb, hair removal comb. Let's check it out. Grooming tool for dogs and cats. So this is an item that's $4 to $46.69, depending on the variation. So I guess whether it's blue, pink, or whatever it may be, it may be a little bit more. So now we see we have this, and they come in different sizes, so that's where the price difference changes. So we want a bigger one, it's a little bit more, but this is an easy product that someone's probably marking up to, you know, $19.95 or something of that nature. And as we see, we got free shipping to the United States via a different kind. Estimated delivery 30 to 50 days. Good Lord. Now I ask you guys, just to be honest with yourself, who in their mind is going to actually wait 30 to 50 days to actually get this? So, you can find a different supplier, excuse me, as we make this money, you can find a different supplier on here and for the same type of products and find them at a different type of shipping rate. I would suggest contacting the supplier directly via Aliexpress, via email, whatever it may be, and seeing, hey, look, I can bring you a lot of sales, but I can't let you have this stuff shipping in 30, 50 days because it's going to kill me. When you make those type of relationships and you can do that via email, you're going to win. So, we go back here, but once again, we have how many items sold? Look, bang. Look at the second one, 58, bang. Look at all these things. So essentially, we already know that these products are selling. This has been a killer for years. I don't know when this will probably not be a winner, but long story short, we have a winner right here. We have all these are winners, but as I said earlier, you want to think about it. You don't want to sit here and market the product that everybody's been marketing it for a long time. Something like this, if you had a cat, I would buy one of these. I'd buy the green one. I'd buy all this stuff right here. I'd buy all one of these and build the content around it. And if you can't actually build it yourself, I would look on Instagram, I'd look on Facebook, I'd talk to neighbors, I'd talk to friends, and find somebody that can build some content around this. And when you're building content, you really don't want to be, you don't want to get super, super fancy off the rip. I mean, you can look polished and all that stuff, that's great. But the more user generated that this stuff looks, the better off you are. So, organic content is great. When we go back here, let's look at my stuff, for example. This is an organic. That's organic. And if you think about this is social proof right here. These look Hollywood just to give you the polish that we really got some money behind us. We're professional and so forth. But look at this stuff. I mean, these are generic. this is user friendly, but it's real though, and it's from people that actually have some weight to their name and some, I guess in this world, some validation, right? So, long story short, here we are. We see these gloves are only 54 cents. 54 cents. And there's no mandatory buy. These are 54 cents, 1, 2, 3, 4, no matter how many orders. So, what this is showing me, if I had a dog or a cat store or something like that, this is already a winning product. But we can keep looking. What I would try to find is something unique. I would try to find something that is unique. So another tip that you can do is you can go to newest. So when you click here and go to newest, it's going to show me all the newest stuff that's been added to AliExpress probably within the last 24, 48, 7 days, whatever it may be. So I would look for something that's unique, that isn't saturated all the way, but maybe has sales. So you can still do that by going to orders, and this is a huge area. Maybe going down to the 20th page. You know what I mean? Where we at when we go to 7 here? Okay, it's 9. So I work my way back. I'd work my way back here. So we're already down here 7, 7, 7. Let's jump over here and go to 5 real quick. 19. Let's go a little further because this is showing me this ain't a lot of stuff. So dogs and cats might not have been the best keywords. So here we go. When we're stuff at like 70 and stuff like this, these would be products too that I'd like to see. Maybe if they're very unique to a degree and something that I can build upon. Because you could always build. You could come to market with this being your winning product, and then having this as your upsell, this is your upsell, this is your upsell. So forth. And for everybody that's watching that hasn't watched any other videos, upsell is a product that's sold on the product page or during the checkout process. And this right here would be like saying, hey, you could buy this and this for $14.95 when it would normally cost you $29.95 if you want to take part in it. And what I found in my experience is most people that are already buying, got their credit card out, you got to think in your mind that somebody getting their credit card out of their back pocket and putting the information in, they must really, 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 really want this product. So if they're already doing all that, and you got these products right here and they're right there, it's an easy win. What we're looking for here is to capitalize on the ROI of each visitor to our website. So I find some of these products right here. You really got to have an eye to this stuff. So another technique, though, you can always take this stuff right here and go search it on the internet and see on Google and see what else it is. But You know, another thing you can do is you can go to Facebook. And you see I'm already on my regular Facebook. This is just regular. But nonetheless, you know, here we are. We're on Facebook. I'd go up here to this search key, this search key bar, and I'd say I want this. So a lot of time, I can't type in it. I want this. So what we're gonna see is I want this present. You know what I mean? A lot of times you're gonna see I want him in the center of everything I do. I want just relaunch, not available. I would look for stuff here, and I'd look for stuff that's very high in engagement, like this 204, 26 comment, 87 shares. And for me, when I'm looking at the stuff, in my eyes, the shares are worth way more than the comments. They're way more than likes, because with the shares, that means somebody just took this item and they put it in front of everybody they know. They told everybody they know, everybody on Facebook, hey, I like this product. If you love me, I want this. And what you'll find is being women, that women are some of the biggest buyers, that when they do stuff like this, they probably got small, medium, and large and all this stuff right here. But, you know, I ain't trying to, let me see some, my stuff is getting blown up, my apologies. But long story short, here we look, when we see this is August 19, 2004, so we wouldn't want that. We want to change this to 2019. We want to look at all this stuff right here. You know, we want to look at people that really say I want this or whatever it may be. So we're not really seeing nothing on mine. Let's go to post. Maybe it's up here. So we go to post. So what we're looking for is, I got all my personal stuff popping up. So here we go. I want this. So as you see already, this is the fidget spinners. If you remember, 2017, this was a huge year for these fidget spinners. Here goes a fidget spinner for the finger. So I want this, I want this, I want this. So somebody said I want this, just like the video said. This is June 15th, 2017. This has 21,000 views on Facebook, and who knows. So we know this was a winning product. And this is how you can find some of these winning products already. I want this, I need this, whatever it may be, you can find these products. And then essentially, you know, say if we want to go with the fidget spinner ring right there, we could jump back over here to our Aliexpress and we could go fidget spinner ring. So I guarantee we're about to see all kinds of stuff. So here we are. This is the same fidget spinner ring that we saw right there. Gold, tropical, blue, black. You know, we got pictures, all this stuff. Up to 95 cents. So if you guys follow me right here, I can almost guarantee, you know, let's go check this out real quick. So this is photo obsessions. Let's go check this video out itself by itself. So we can see this was about 2 years ago, 21K views. Caption, tag a photographer who let us get yours here. Ring, get your free. So we see this was already a winner. 45 comments, 155 shares. Let's just check out the comments here. We have let's check it out though. So if it ever go back, hold on. My apologies. So nonetheless, let's check out the comments real quick. So comments are, this is pointless toy trends. What if this came with the option to have people stutter? It's a focal ring. So as you see here, it looks like we got a lot of people capping in this one right here. Usually you see a lot of people tagging friends and things of that nature, but you know, nonetheless, you know, we can go over here and see that, you know, using the same little techniques that we just had right here. We don't need that. Back to the fidget spinner ring. We go to orders. And this would show us right here, the top selling one right now has been this one right here with 395. What we see, this is the supplier. He's got 4.8 reviews. He's got 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, and 1. So a hint right here that what you guys can do is when you check out AliExpress and you're building your website, or you're building a Shopify with a quick little brand or something like this, this content in here is gold. Stuff like this, people that have already bought this, that share their content, gold. This is perfect. So, you know, what we have here is full compliance with description, metals good, spinning easy, about the delivery. I will not say jam my post office, excess, how much the shipment was there until I found out myself. The child likes it. Have not used it, as well as a Christmas gift. As you see, this is all good review. But nonetheless, you know, we found us a product here that probably is a winner. But, you know, it's kind of saturated. This stuff is old. These ain't really a lot of sales for this product. If you could come with some killer content and revive this wave, then you could win. But nonetheless, you know, so for example, if we added this product right here to our Shopify store, the rings, we wouldn't want to have a general store, not at all. We would want to have a store that caters to something that's specific, whether it's an age or numerology or astrology site that caters to the same kind of customer that would buy this ring. We wouldn't want to have a store that's selling this and camping equipment and dog and cat equipment and everything under the moon. We wouldn't want that. Nobody's going to want to buy that. And the reason they're not going to want to buy that is because they've never heard of you. You got to think about it. Why would someone want to buy from you when they could go to Amazon and find the same product and be trustworthy with Amazon, that Amazon is going to take their money and actually give them what they said they were going to buy? In this day and age, you got so many scams, there's so many people out here. You want to make sure that you really got a trustworthy brand, a trustworthy store. So that's why I say you want to build around something that would be specific to this type of item, whether it was dogs and cats or whatever else it may be. But you would put this product in your store once you have a Shopify store. And once you have that product in there and there was other products of this, you would build content around this product. And this would be essentially, what you run your Instagram ads against, your Facebook ads against, and so forth like that. So here's another jewel if you guys have never heard about this before. You can go to Etsy right here. Now, when you think about the word drop shipping or anything like that, what that really means is you are being the middleman between a product and a customer. So wherever you find the product at, wherever you find a customer at, that's on you. If you can find the product that's in the U.S. that can ship there real fast and quick and get right to the customer that bought from you in the U.S. real fast and real quick, that's what you want to do. And what Etsy will do is let you find a lot of unique items. So what you'll find here is, say, hey, for example, say we want to do forever figurines. Well, hypothetically, what we're going to see is that these are unique items. And these are items people are probably marketing on Facebook. They're probably not marketing on Instagram. They're not probably marketing anywhere, and they're unique to you. What you can do is reach out to these suppliers and say, hey, I have a drop shipping business. I'd like to bring you about 100 customers a day. Would you be able to fulfill this, or whatever you think may be realistic, to see if they can handle that? And you can find suppliers and things of that nature here with free 2-day shipping to the U.S., and so forth, so forth. So when you think about drop shipping, the traditional model is always Aliexpress and from these other countries that are at a price point that are, you can triple, double, quadruple, or you can dig a little deeper and find suppliers like this and products like this. Going forward, after this video, I'm going to give you guys a lot more meat and potatoes, but I just want to give you guys the gist and the basics before I get there. Now, when you get a little further down the road and you found a winner, and you found a product that is making sales and you can really trustworthy, put your time and effort and money into it and build a brand, you want to jump on Alibaba. Alibaba is going to be where you find your suppliers that are going to be able to private or white label whatever it is that you have. So what we'll look for here is, say, for example, dogs and cats, right? That's what we were looking at before. So when we look at Alibaba, we'll look at, here we go, clippers, dog nail, electric net, pet nail clippers, rabbit use, so forth, so forth. So, what this is going to show me is that this is a supplier that needs a 3,000 piece minimum order, and each piece is going to be $5.40 per product. So, $5.40 for an electric pet nail grinder, clipping, grooming tools. That's a very specific group of people, niche group of people. $5.40, I'm sure you could probably sell that for probably $40, $50, maybe $30, whatever. But $3,000 is a lot, so that's too much for me. I'm looking for stuff more like this: 2 pieces, $2, $49.99. I'm looking at stuff like this, 10 pieces, stuff like this. Entry level, when you get into private labeling, we'll cover this on another video. But you want to be able to get 25, 50, or 100, maybe 500 at the most if you know it's a seller. But when you have that product, then you can disperse it to other sales channels like Amazon fulfillment, eBay, things of that nature. And things we'll cover on these other videos. So between Aliexpress, Alibaba, Etsy, and all these other things right here, you can find a plethora of items. But once you find an item, you need to build your website and make it trustworthy. And then you have to market your website, and marketing is one of the pieces that people drop the ball all the time. Be creative. That's why I say buy 1 or 2 or 3 of these items, create the content, or give it to somebody else and let them make it. But at the end of the day, that's where the money's at. So I hope you guys got an understanding quick and easy and brief. Not too much. I know there's a lot of stuff right here. of how to find winning products. If you have questions, please drop them in the video below. But you know, at the end of the day, I want to see you guys win right here. You know, if I can answer some questions, please let me know. Still looking for content ideas. If you guys give me some ideas, drop them in the comments below. I hope to see you guys win. I did this stuff right here, Aliexpress. I've done all this stuff right here, and I can tell you from first-hand trial, this is a proven method, and it will take you up. It's a quick way to make a lot of money, but you know, longevity is the aim. You want to be able to build something that's efficient, that's automated, that's going to make passive income from you, not only for today, next month, and so forth, but for 5-10 years to come. That's why I say focus on branding. Hope you guys got a lot of value out of this video. If you did, please leave in the comments below what you found most useful. I'm going to tap in with you guys on the next round next Thursday. Once again, Ambitious Minds 100 for the gear. And I appreciate you guys watching, man. Much love. I'm out. If you like this video right here, please show some love and hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe and notification button to stay updated for the latest videos. New videos will be dropping Thursday, 9 p.m. Mountain Time, so please stay tuned.